I'm feeling incredibly torn. I just finished my workout and I'm like, should I go to a cafe and pay for an overpriced matcha that I probably shouldn't be drinking? Or should I go to Whole Foods and buy some matcha powder so I can be financially responsible and make it at home? Maybe I'll go to Whole Foods. This is the things I think about when I'm working out. I'm just thinking about what I can eat or drink next. What cookie should I get? This looks good, but I don't know what it is. I thought Whole Foods would have a wider selection of matcha, but they only have one ceremonial grade matcha, which is $53 for 24 packets. They have this matcha line, but it's just a bunch of different flavors. They have this one, which I'm tempted to try, but it's mostly just sugar. So that's a bit disappointing, but I did find some drinking chocolate that looked really tasty. And I got a salad for dinner or lunch. Found 2 cookies. I decided to be responsible and make breakfast at home instead of getting breakfast at Whole Foods. I'm basically just eating my leftover lunch from yesterday. I added a hard-boiled egg. There's some quinoa and turkey. And I'm trying the new matcha. Let me see. I hate to be negative, but this is like the worst matcha ever. It doesn't taste like anything. Doesn't have any flavor. Maybe I need to add more powder? I'm gonna prop you up here and hope for the best. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I really hope it does. So comparison is the thief of all joy. And that is something I really learned this year. In your late 20s, a lot of people are getting married, are having kids, buying houses, getting job promotions. And it was really easy for me to look at them and think that's what I need to do or what I want to do with my life, but I wasn't there yet, and I would feel really frustrated about my life decisions, and I'd think back to previous years of what could I have done to get to where they're at, and I felt a lot of envy for those that I observe on social or on LinkedIn. LinkedIn just makes me feel so not that great. Like I look at other people's accomplishments and think, wow, why have I not accomplished that? You know, and they're around my same age. And then I'd go on Facebook and I'd see old friends from high school or friends from church who were having families and getting married. And I think, wow, why? Like those are things that I want, whether it's the career or the personal goals. And I felt like I fell short on myself of my past decisions that led me to none of those today. I don't follow a lot of influencers. Most of the people I follow are micro or nano influencers because I can relate to them better. Whereas I unfollowed like Ami Song or who else? I don't even know. Like I don't follow supermodels or I don't follow anyone who I know. I'll look at them and think, wow, I wish my body looked like that. I wish my career was as strong as theirs. Not to say that I block everyone out that I will feel envious or compare myself to. There's also a healthy side to it as well. I'll observe people who I do want to live their life, and by seeing what that life could be like almost inspires me to pursue what I'm doing even further. But sitting around comparing myself to others really is the thief of all joy, because I feel a lack of gratitude when I start to compare myself, because you're not living in your moment. You're not thinking, wow, this is what I have now. I'm so grateful for what I have now and appreciating it. And I find the more I go down the rabbit hole of comparing myself, like, is that person who's in the same industry as me making more than me? Am I just as good as a creator as them? Is that girl prettier than me? Does she provide as much value as I provide? Or why does this creator have less followers than me and their engagement is so much better? Like, what can I do to get more engagement? But I guess that's where it falls in the fine line of encourages me to do better and do market research to figure out what are they doing that I can implement to better myself? And I guess that's really what the fine line is here, of comparing just to be self-degrading or comparing to better yourself. I don't know, like it makes me feel shitty and I like to feel shitty. I don't think I like to feel shitty. Maybe in times of doubt of yourself, it's kind of just fueling that negative emotion, which is no bueno, which is why I'm throwing this out the window this year, because everyone's in their own chapter in their own book, right? Like we're not all the same book, the same chapter, and the same line that's going on. But when it comes to age, it kind of feels like that, right? Like I feel like we all should be kind of in the same chapter, in the same book, like the book of 29. And in this book, these are the things that usually happen. But that book really is just social constructs, right? By 29, I feel like I should be settling down or getting married by now, because society tells us that's what should be happening. But just kind of stay in your own lane, right? Some people on the freeway are going faster than others. Some are going slower than others, because some may be late to work, some may be early, some may not even be going to work. You know, we all truly are in our own little vehicles on this freeway of life, just trying to navigate everything, and there's no right or wrong to how to live life. Can't really compare your story to someone else's is my whole point. And live your life, do what makes you happy, and just hold true to that, because that's really all that freaking matters. I hope you had a great Tuesday and a great Monday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.